here's the fair.
Cool.
This is, I guess the fairgrounds here, but they have, in the, I think we can steal this. Oh, no, that's red. In the summer, a lot of times we have big wildfires, and this is where the base camp is for the wildfire.
Like where you would run away?
No, it's like there's like this whole infrastructure of people that get together to fight the fire, and they're all like the base out of a camp like this.
Gee.
Not really sure what people are doing in this parking area. Just piled in.
Yeah.
That's a spot.
Like the one that was here last year was much bigger than what they had done in Shamidi, by the size of it.
Yeah, that one was probably, I don't know, maybe 30,000 acres. I don't know, compared to 1 million.
Yeah. Let's try and get out. Out in the wind. Let's try and make this work, shall we? Woo!
Wrong button.
That works.
What's that?
That works.
Yeah, did you start it?
Yeah, let's trying to make it work. Should be okay. Let's see.
Yeah, with all the people, actually, the cell phone reception might be bad.
Yeah, but I'll have to try.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get all 3 carriers, but
Really?
if it's yeah.
That's crazy.
But if it's too many people, you just not.
Yeah. Yeah, tickets.
How's it going?
Yeah. 2?
Hello.
It's gone.
2 adults?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
There are your tickets. And there's your third
I don't know that we give them bracelets.
Thank you.
Because they're the ticket people. You guys are stamping on it.
Did the ticket fever.
Good time.
Cheers. We do have fairs like this,
Yeah.
as in cartwheels, what have you.
Yeah. I think the most interesting thing is the animals. I don't know if they let you in at night, but it's, I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, let's try have a look.
Oh, the camels here.
Is it like a town camel or?
There's a guy with like 3 camels. I don't know if this is the town camel or this might just be like some other people with camels. It looks like they have 4 camels.
3. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's another one.
Yeah. Pacific Northwest camels.
Wow. Doing good. fucking. Wow. They sell just about everything. Don't even care. Judging family. Cool. Oh, is this like
Yeah.
a
People raise
town stock or?
livestock. People, the kids, it's called like 4-H, and they like raise the animal from a kid, and then they auction it off at the end of the fairs on like Sunday, and they get like a bunch, they get the money per pound of the animal or whatever. But there's like a lot that goes. They raise them for like a long time.
Wow. Well, if you buy one, then you have to like pay somebody still to butcher it for you.
I think part of that's like kind of worked into it. There's a butcher in town who, but it's expensive per pound, like, but it's a fundraiser and like,
Yeah,
so
right.
a lot of the businesses like will buy one cow or like one pig.
Yeah. The kids play with them. All right. Wow. Damn.
Yeah, so there's the cows. I don't know where the pigs are at.
Out there in the darkness,
Yeah.
maybe already
Empty though.
gone to bed. There's people looking at them for sure though.
Yeah.
Oh, there's goats and what have you.
Yeah, these are goats.
Oh, this is small ones.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Different. Oh, hrabinko, ranko. What are they feeding them? Are you feeding them?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Eating grass and alfalfa, and then sprouted barley.
They're so tiny.
I know.
Wow.
They grow fast.
How old are these?
How old are these ones?
These are about 2 months. These were born in June.
Wow.
That one was born
born
April 1st.
April 1st. She's April Fool's is her name. 3 months. So that's how they grow fast.
Yeah, so another month,
Wow.
all these littler ones will be as big as the one with their head stuck through the fence.
Yeah.
And we breed them at about a year. So like this one, the smaller doe over here.
No,
Yeah.
6 months after that.
Oh, there you go.
And then the big beast over there,
there's a
she's
Few years.
a couple years old. They grow fast.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
eat a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Jsme na pouti. No a mají tady vystavený zvířata, nevím, kolik toho je vidět. Máme se našeho průvodce, tak si ho představíme, tak to bude hodně v angličtině. They're just feeding the babies.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
There's a baby born here.
Yeah? Oh no. This one, the ones that were like 2 months and they were,
yeah?
still a bit smaller, younger still.
guys that get awards. Like this one's the first place. Goat.
Milford.
That's the town you went to.
Yeah.
4-H.
Lawson County Fair. Susanville, third place. Nice.
This is where the auction will be, and so they like walk them around and show them off, and then people bid on them.
The whole town comes down.
I've never been to it, but a lot of people do. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're interested, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. I think yesterday was the ranch rodeo. Or it might have been. There's like a small kind of style rodeo that happens over there.
Yeah. The county ducks and poultry. Wow. You can really have your pick, right?
Yeah.
Of what you'd like. Supreme Champion Maki Chickens. Damn. These are like so many. Wow. There's a picture of a guy here.
That's the kid who made him.
Yeah.
Or grew up.
He served as a varsity captain in his senior year and then went off to start selling ducks.
Yeah. FFA is Future Farmers America.
Oh, it's all of them like from. Has gone. They're all of them from like teenagers. Nice. Děkuji. No, taky to divoký, ale vidíte si. Header, asteroid, hiccup, face legs. They all have names. Nice. I like fish legs for a name. These are big.
Yeah.
Wow. Big and nippy. He's like angry at the ones and the other caught.
Yeah.
Damn. He's like nip. All the kids beating them. Wow. Then they compete prizes and then they get eaten. Feather patterns, different kind of feed. Wow, different kinds of chicken. It's pretty epic. Wow. It's got beautiful colors. That one too.
Yeah.
Black and white.
They're closing so make sure you can see the pigs.
Yeah, all right. Let's go try. Chicken hrabinko. My grandparents always used to have pigs.
Oh yeah.
Always maybe like 4 or 5 or something. When they killed off the last one. That was really like a big celebration always.
Yeah.
You'd be giving out bits and pieces to the entire village almost. Just because you had so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I must have been like really young because I don't quite remember. I just know there was a big thing. Big barn. Tady nepresat po... Prop. Je. Ty kráso, tak je to no, půjdu na porážku, tak pokud se vám tohle nelíbí, tak víte, co se děje. Fat, happy, and ready to go to sleep. Jsou roztomilí, co? Až jako skoro. Čau doufáku. To je můj spí takhle. Nožky na nožky. It's nice how they like cuddle up together. They're like, oh. Yeah, I don't know. I like back home. I don't know. See when like the bull races in Spain. They're trying to completely outlaw it.
Oh yeah. I heard that.
So there's like a big public debate kind of going on in Europe. You already like with, you know, how we treat the animals that we eat afterwards. Yeah, like in Thailand they had to change right from riding the elephants to bathing the elephants.
Yeah.
Because of all that. But then in Vietnam I've seen like, I went to this party in Vietnam and they had a whole chicken. That was one of the most surreal experiences in my life. We got the head of the chicken, they'd put it in a bowl and they'd shake it, like the full thing, the full head. They'd shake it, show it, and like who the head was looking at around the table, I lost the bet and had to do like something stupid or take a shot.
Yeah.
It's like a shot game, just with a real chicken head. And then like we kept going for so long that the jaw would start drooping. It got loose, so they had to like tie it together so we could keep on playing.
Yeah.
And we ended up having like liters of alcohol each, because like you'd always like somebody would call shots and then just the round goes and then you have to call shots back because you have to like thank them for it. So it goes on forever, and we ended up completely drunk and still like going back home on the bikes, and that was a massive evening. Completely like, wow. These boys are big.
Big girls.
These girls. Big kráso. Každá má své jméno, váhu, hodně přestojů, všechny. Freya, Jackie. Neskutečný. Dneska nás nikdo nečeká, co? Tenhle ten čas. Nebude aspoň něco na záznamu. Jestli koukáte, tak v klidu koukejte a krát mi když tak dejte vědět, kdyby něco vypadlo, kdyby něco nešlo. Protože no, snažím se to sledovat, ale člověk nikdy neví. Russell očividně se nás bojí, tyjo, chudák. Má 1300 kilo, ten kdyby přeze mě přešel, tak no. What are those for? Is it big tires? Just
This is like
pile up?
it's a racetrack, so it's just like kind of the outside of the racetrack.
Gotcha.
Like a barrier.
Oh, yeah,
If
yeah,
a
yeah.
car like flies off, it doesn't go into the cars. Which are there's no
yeah.
cars parked, but sometimes they maybe park cars too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. These are the sheep. This region used to be actually a big sheep herding region. They do a bit of sheep, but
Lassen County.
yeah. And northwestern Nevada, northeastern California, and southeast Oregon, a lot of Basque from the Basque region of France and Spain.
I've noticed in Carson, I think.
Yeah. So it's I don't know why it's closed. Maybe they go to bed early, but So the sheep, raising is. I wouldn't say there's not a lot of people that still raise a lot of sheep, but for a long time here it was pretty common.
It always feels like so much work, just any farm job.
Yeah.
It feels like you have to have passion for it. Just because, wow, the payouts, I don't know. I mean, if people do it large scale, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all the risks and everything.
Yeah, it's tough. My friend has like 1,000 sheep. And
Wow.
it's just a hard life,
Yeah.
And it's not that, it's just it's a lot of work and it's a big time commitment, so it means
Yeah.
you can't just do whatever you want.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Clean stall awards. Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting.
2015, 16.
It's like,
It doesn't go past 2016.
no one's clean stall.
They're giving up. Purchasing animals from livestock auction is benefit local youth programs. That's cool. Oh, a highway patrol. A highway patrol stall.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I was told about the helicopters patrolling the highways down south,
Oh, yeah.
but never seen one.
Yeah.
That also.
Do you see the signs for it or whatever?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, I've never seen one either. I think I think they just put that to scare you a lot of times. But I've heard of people getting tickets because the ticket just comes in the mail.
Right. Yeah, maybe they just do the math and
Yeah.
send you the bill. That feels pretty full on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the roads here are much wider and a lot more straight, just running on forever.
Yeah.
So obviously they kind of lead, into speeding because it's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can always speed 5 miles an hour and then usually under 10 you won't get have different maximums. Like 70 or even 80. 80 is about the highest, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I saw going between Nevada and California, you had to declare agricultural goods
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
it's just a California thing because there's so much produce and production. Like all of the fruits and vegetables in California, are like a huge amount of the fruits and vegetables grown in the whole country.
Yeah.
So they want to keep out like agricultural pests from other states, and so they inspect stuff coming in. It doesn't matter going out.
Yeah. Wow.
Have a good night, buddy.
Makes sense.
Did they stop you? Were you on 395?
I was, but they just waved me through. I mean, Kiwi Stampede. Oh wow. I was wondering about the honey lake.
Oh yeah. It just about a year ago was fully wet, but it fluctuates somewhat naturally on like a 5 to 10 year cycle. But yeah, even when it's full, it's not very deep.
So why the name?
I don't know actually. Yeah, you got a bottle.
That's mad.
Good. How's it going?
Wow.
This is my friend Boyta.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
How's it going? Yeah, how's it going, guys?
He's riding his bike from like San Francisco up to like Seattle.
Seattle and
He
whereabouts.
streams it on Twitch, so you guys are on Twitch.
Sorry, guys. Wow.
Long ways.
Yeah.
Barely right to uptown.
Yeah.
Well, I can barely run for 100 meters, but biking somehow works.
Hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Oh, no, mine is working. How are you? Working for now. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
Where were you guys socks from, Mauricio?
Yeah, hopefully. I hope so.
You were sick? Were you sick too? Did you get the Vicks? Something?
No, it was something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I was vaccinated, so.
Yeah. It's still getting people pretty hard. Feeling better though? That's good.
Nah,
It was like, it was crazy.
thanks.
I mean, I had a cold, but I didn't want to get nobody sick.
Yeah.
So I just kind of stay away from everybody. I was like, I don't need to get nobody sick.
What happens?
I didn't even want to work it. I worked it for me. Take the rest of the week off. So I don't go back until next week, but. And work is crazy because, I mean.
Did Mario go play soccer?
Yeah, Mario play.
It's out there, it's like 100 and, I don't know, the cases are like,
Oh, really? Just going through the roof again?
it's nuts. It's like, every day is like fire.
Yeah, I feel like in town
Damn.
it already went through kind of like in the last 2 weeks ago, but maybe it'll hit again.
I don't know, dude, but I was pretty pissed because I didn't test, but like I went to Miami for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I was in New York,
Yo, shit.
and I'm like,
And nothing.
and nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't wear a mask. I didn't wear a mask once when I was in Miami. You don't have a and I didn't get sick when I was home.
Yeah.
And then I mean I was all over New York too. And
They'd already been through there. Miami too.
it was crazy. Like, I was so mad too. 'Cause I don't know if I had or not, but I was just like I haven't got sick in like two plus years.
Yeah.
So
You're feeling good?
yeah, oh yeah.
Whatever. You won't get it again soon, so that's.
Hopefully not.
Now you know that shit ain't no fun.
No, I know. Yeah, I had it in January. And, it sucks.
Did you get vaccinated though?
Yeah, twice. But I don't know. It just, but it was mild. It wasn't terrible.
couldn't go back to work because he had to wear oxygen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Same deal.
And then he went back and then he had pneumonia like 2 months later.
Yeah.
Fucked him up. Like, I mean, you see him now, he's like thin. Like,
It's bad.
it's bad. He's like, and then and he was like, I should have got vaccinated. And I'm like, motherfucker, I said, you know, he was like, oh, that's not true, it's all lies, And I was like, but you know, but a lot of people would.
Yeah, I'm sure. You guys eat your food before it gets cold. We're bouncing around.
All right.
That's majestic.
Come find you.
Yeah.
ENG.
It was like,
Jay. That's, wow. It's all done up for the show, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing inside. It's all on the outside. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or are you coming? Okay. Can we come through here?
These things are like the most American thing ever is a funnel cake. It's just like a bunch of like dough, sweet dough, almost like a donut drizzled and then covered in powdered sugar. It's a bit much. It's good.
Yeah, it's just sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like the last 3 years, I ran the farmers market in town, and these guys would come to the farmers market. So that was pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty big here, farmers markets.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised, there's not a lot of produce grown here locally, actually. It's mostly, they do a lot of alfalfa to feed the animals and stuff, but not a ton of actual, local produce. There's a really big scale, strawberry operation. They actually just grow the strawberry plants, and then they send the plants down to the valley
Yeah.
to grow out there. So.
Grow more.
Yeah.
Wow. Are they still in the cars? Or?
Yeah, I don't know if they're selling them. Yeah, they must be.
That's what it looks like. Yeah. It's not a random thing, no?
It's probably, this is Susanville, Florida. Yeah, it's like the local car dealership showing off their.
Yeah. Advertisement.
It's kind of the entrance, so like the other entrance. So
Gotcha.
not much more, but yeah, it's weird.
How big is Susanville actually?
Like people-wise, it's like 9,000, but there's actually 3 prisons here, and so that on
Why?
the census there's probably 18,000 or closer to 20.
Because of all the people being imprisoned? Or?
It's so they put prisons all because it's a kind of a rural place. They when the mill logging operations closed in the 90s, they kind of recruited the prison in to be a kind of economic thing. Like they have to go somewhere, and it provides jobs locally. And so, Juan, who we were just talking to, he works at prison in accounting. That's why he's saying the cases there were really high because everyone's in a pretty tight. Once COVID goes through the prison, it's
tricky, wild to handle.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, but yeah, this is actually over here trying to get people to
corrections rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Is there any backlash or fear of people escaping and all that?
escaping. There's one minimum security prison, which is it's almost
Yeah.
Like not like going to work at a place, but they're a lot of it's like fire crews would be like they'll work and do wildfire stuff and kind of get trained at that. It's a little fucked up because they get paid like $1 an hour or something like super low.
What up, dude?
Hanging out over there.
Yeah. And the rest goes to like cover their imprisonment, no?
Yeah, so it's a big kind of crazy thing. But yeah, so there's that one. Then there's a maximum kind of next door to it, which is
Nice.
a very, bigger deal. And then there's a, like 40 miles away, like a government one. And so that one that's a lower security, they're actually closing that one potentially in the next year. And that's caused like a lot of concern in the community because it's actually about a quarter of the decent paying jobs in the community are through that. And so like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's an interesting.
Wow. What's the difference, like government and federal prisons, or?
Yeah. There's all these like there's state and then federal.
Okay.
And the state ones, are just like controlled by the state, and the federal one has like a federal control, and is a little different based on the kind of crime.
Jeez. Co Danieli? Mororo, čau. Ahoj. Jak se daří? Jsme na pouti. A tohle Andrew, kdo nás provází tady, s kým si povídáme dneska. U něj zůstávám přes noc a to další neskutečně super člověk, tyjo. Cattle corn.
That's like a sweet corn.
Aha. Damn. It's one of those fairs that just move through the country. Or?
Yeah. So they like load all these things on like they all like pack themselves
saw on
onto like a
trucks.
semi-trailer
Yeah.
and just like drive around. It's pretty crazy that they can fit up, like.
It has to be pretty indigenous, no?
Yeah, but also like
Stuff
pretty
like this.
low regulation in terms of like safety because you're always moving from one place to another. So like, it's always a little sketchy.
You never know.
Yeah,
Just don't come on the first day.
yeah.
Damn.
Or the last either.
Or, yeah.
This is like this worst ride ever. Is it? It's like a Ferris wheel, but that whole thing like double turns.
Gross. And you like locked up in such a small space.
Yeah, super
really.
tiny thing. You're just constantly spinning. I think those guys are doing that to themselves, but.
Yeah, wow. We get like dose, we get more at home where it spins and then it spins inside. Then your own chair spins.
Yeah.
So you're spinning a lot of whole places, but you kind of have at least the impression of space around you.
And then that thing over there, you stand in it and it spins and it just like holds you flat against the wall.
Yeah.
Probably the same shit.
Damn. Dobře, jezdíme Amerikou, už má asi 1000 kilometrů za sebou. A teď zase jdem do hor na chvíli a chceme první 4000 naší vylíz. A tohle je šílený, co? Kdo by se tam vlezli? jako na hodinu čekačku, tyjo, jenom se tam dostat. Neskutečný. Tohle je ta padací. Tam má tak šílenou ochranu.
This guy.
Oh, yikes. That's
We were
crazy.
just talking about you today.
Oh, yeah?
Me and Dan. We did some pigs today. He helped me butcher some of the
Oh,
pigs.
nice. So
Wow.
my friend Boita, he's on a cross
How's it
country
going?
bike trip.
He said,
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you're on Twitch right now. But there's
Nice to
probably
meet you.
people in like, I don't know where your views are.
Europe.
Europe.
Yeah.
Are watching you. I guess.
It's early morning in Europe. People are just waking up now. Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's our second set we've done.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good work.
He was saying you wanted to go do some deer hunting.
Yeah, I got my first tag.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he's gonna help me, gear me out and maybe give me some pointers. So yeah, I'm excited. It's cool.
Nice spacing out. Fading.
It's good to see you guys.
Seeing you. Nice meeting
Have a
you.
nice evening. Ten malej, může být znova? Ten starší, ten malej umíral trošku. Čopejne, čezmí. Tejte. Yeah, wow.
That's crazy.
I like roller coasters, you get nice view as well.
Yeah, these spinny ones are insane.
Yeah. Radhrizy, tam byl záhadu. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you had no
Wow. See, like if this was in Japan, people would be like panicking and honestly, literally running away to just stay out of the camera. It's such a big difference.
Oh, really? Like,
Yeah.
they would see him?
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether like they might be a bit more accepting of a Japanese person having a camera.
Yeah,
But you see, why?
I'm sure like there's a lot
Wow.
of people like, especially with the pigs. The only thing I was worried about was like going through the animal. People would think you're like with some kind of animal organization or something like that. But
Yeah, right. But I mean, plus they come and you tell them, right?
yeah,
At least you can talk to people here.
yeah. In Japan, yeah,
In Japan, I was always panicking, like
yeah.
scrambling for words. Yeah.
I think we did the loop at this point.
Fully proper. Yeah, it's nice little fair.
Yeah, it's pretty goofy.
We can go grab a beer and just chat for a little while. It depends on what your plan is as well.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. It ain't that bad, dude. It's freaking.
And she goes, trust me,
Wow. This is beautiful. All the dresses, damn. And the handbags.
Oh yeah.
This. I like the vibe, I like the mood of it.
Can you be mine now? Be mine right now?
Nice. Do you reckon people still use checks to pay for stuff?
No, not really.
You were arguing over there earlier today.
Oh yeah. I mean, maybe like at the grocery store, in small town grocery store.
Damn.
So I think maybe in some instances, but not very common.
Yeah. Pokud vypadáte pod 35, musíte se identifikovat. Oh, yeah.
You don't need to take it out. You got it.
Yeah.
Where is that at?
Czechia,
The Czech Republic.
Oh, okay.
down in Europe.
Cool.
Yeah, he's on a cross-country bike trip, and to pay for it, he like live streams it to Europe, and it's the morning there, so you might be on TV in Europe, but not real TV. Just a few random
Much
people.
cooler.
Yeah.
Much cooler TV.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Great. How much was it?
$6.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. Stali jsme druhý zpátky.
Do a pale ale, and do you know what you want? What kind of beer do you like?
I'm actually happy to grab a pale ale as well. Yeah, sounds nice.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Where's that? Tak jsme to dotáhli dneska, čauka. It's one of the breweries that exports to Europe. Sierra.
What's that? Oh yeah, Sierra Nevada.
Yes.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. My friend Dan, I think, is here. He said he's getting nachos.
Oh, nice.
Let me see. We were just by the nachos. They're around here somewhere. On there.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sierra Nevada is in Chico, which is just about 2 hours west of here.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like the biggest local brewery. This is probably Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Yeah, that's. They had a tap.
Yeah, it's got wide distribution across the country, but it's pretty local here. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Že to je jak sodovka. Většina amerických piv začíná na dvojnásobku alkoholu, než kde naše piva končí. Takže tě opijou docela.
Are you lighting Roblox?
Not Roblox. Living in Roblox. What is Roblox? Nice. Oh, that's the one.
Oh, there it is.
Pěnu nemá, to nenajdeš skoro nikde jinde než u nás. How's it going?
This is Dan. Say your name.
Vojta.
Vojta.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, how are you?
Going?
Yeah.
Where'd you bike from?
San Francisco, then like down through the mountains,
Down. Pretty sure it's
to like Sequoia.
He went to Sequoia, or yeah, he went over to Sequoia,
Yeah.
and then back up to Tahoe-ish,
Yeah,
and
That's a scenic route.
it is. That's why I went.
Is it good?
It's all the best parts. Beautiful.
been on the road for 2 months.
Wow.
It's about 2 months. Yeah, that's all right. Man,
Dan played frisbee
Mitya.
earlier today.
Nice, nice. Yeah.
El Pastor, Sopet, and Elote.
Paying $6 for near. Yeah. There's so much good food.
I know. I want
Right.
those sweaty nachos. My coworker, we work right across the street. They, like Tiffany and my coworker just came over here and came back with like giant piles of nachos.
That's awesome.
I was
Damn.
just like jonesing. They were loaded up with
Juan had a whole thing of nachos with like pulled pork on top of it. I saw him in Mauricio a little bit ago.
I think it's calling to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
we passed it.
I think it's right over there.
Sweaty nachos.
That's ridiculous.
In Europe right now. They're being live streamed.
European TV.
Hello, Europe. This is my debut. What's up?
Big time. Big time.
Eurovision.
Yeah. Thanks.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's got a crazy setup in the back. He's like got 3 hotspots.
Jittery style, eh?
You were wired up.
Yeah.
You're like a cyborg.
All of it. All of it. Yeah.
Cool.
But
So you went to Sequoia, and then did you go come up the east side of the Sierras? and
I
past
came
it?
through Yosemite.
You went.
Did you
all
cross
the
the
way
mountains
through
in
it.
Yosemite?
Yeah.
Up to Mono Lake and then
But on foot.
on foot.
I had my bike driven around.
Wow, that's
So
awesome.
I was able to cross all of the mountains.
Yeah.
Can you get service the whole time? Beam out. No.
You can get cell service up at the peaks.
Yeah.
So I was able to live stream like from top of the mountains. But then the bits in between I had to run by myself.
So make sure to pick your nose in the lowlands.
Yeah, exactly.
Get up and put it back on for the camera.
Yeah. Like pull out all the sweat and then local tough and
Bring your shirt out.
that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Where are you headed to next?
I'm going up to Manchester.
Where's Manchester?
Manchester.
Oh.
Manchester.
Oh, Mount Shasta.
Manchester.
Nice.
Chester and Manchester.
Very cool.
Yeah. I love the mountains.
What?
I love the mountains. You get the
Pretty
best
cool, right?
views.
You get some great views.
Absolutely.
It's addictive.
Very much
That's
so.
flatland.
There's a really nice hike up there called Castle Crag.
Uh-huh.
You should try it.
I will. I will.
I've heard Castle Craig's awesome.
I haven't tried it yet.
Is that the north side?
Yeah, I think it's like north. It's northeast of Reading.
She's northwest.
On the mountain, is it?
Yeah, that makes sense. We're not in line.
What are your impressions of this part of the country? What is it like compared to the other places you've been?
I've only been in California.
Oh, really?
That's very.
We're pretty representative of the entire country, so.
I've only gotten
kind of,
started.
What?
But I've only been meeting super cool people so far.
There's a lot of them. There's definitely some a-holes.
Like everywhere.
Too.
Yeah. You can't get away from
Not a
that.
lot. So that's good. Hope you're running and
Yeah.
folks. This
Yeah.
cat.
Absolutely.
Very magnanimous.
Yeah. Been riding up 395 for most of the time.
Okay.
That's nice. You
It is
get
nice.
you get a bit of both.
I like 395. It's like dry.
It's easy riding as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too technical, I guess.
The
Pretty
rides are
flat.
great.
Yeah, once you're kind of on on the side of the mountains, just looking at them, going straight and flat.
That's the idea.
It's very dry though. I don't know if it's as dry in the Czech Republic, but I get
Nice.
crusty boogers every day.
Yeah.
Here it's like, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
My friend was doing the PCT, and he was like, I get a nosebleed every day around 2 o'clock, and I was like, just take Vaseline and shove it.
Aww.
That's all you gotta do. Yeah. I think I used to do that in Nebraska.
26? Are you 26 now? Oh, it's fried?
Nice.
It's
Lifesaver.
yeah, fried ear of corn. That's the thing about fairs.
Frying is our national cooking.
Yeah. At a fair, you could get anything fried. Like fried Snickers,
Nice.
fried.
They had fried Snickers the last time I came here.
I know.
I didn't see it this time.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Bummer.
But I want to try it. It sounds like decadent, and it's probably like the entire day's worth of calories.
Or two.
I just want to try it. Nibble on it.
Dus get your Snickers, get fryer.
Yeah, batter it and fry it. Got that with Oreos. It's pretty good.
Damn.
It's right there. I thought she was like going to eat the food behind it. Being away from me.
She's been fixing it up for you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, is this just coated?
I didn't know it was fried. I think it's Cheetos.
Wow.
Doritos.
Nice.
That picture doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, not at all.
I was looking at the top one.
Loads.
Flamin'
see
hot
that.
Doritos. That's awesome.
See, that's corn with
Fried.
roasted fried corn on top of it and cheese.
Wow.
Look, I didn't eat today, right?
Well, we played Frisbee,
Not really.
so like, you know.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Am I still going to be saying that after 2 or 3 of these visits, though?
So was tonight the midget wrestling, or was that midget wrestling? Was that tonight or tomorrow or yesterday?
Is that real?
Yeah, there's a. It's like the biggest thing here ever. Right?
What the hell? I've never heard of that coming here.
You'll see all these people with like midget lives matter shirts, and it's like that can't be politically correct at all.
It is not. But we're in Lassen County.
I know. And actually, I overheard Christian, I think, saying something like, he was talking to Emily about something, and basically was like, well, there's this one thing that just like keeps, like, they keep having to push the stage back farther and farther because they have more and more ticket sales. I think that's what it was for.
Damn, really?
It's like went over pretty big here.
Well, if I had known, I might have considered it.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
But they were talking about it at the end of you pieced out right away. I think you might have missed that. But yeah, someone had mentioned it then.
Nice. Well, it doesn't it's too late tonight, but if it's that big a seller and they do an encore, might swing by. It'd be great if they did it right after my work lets out. It's like,
Walk over.
we're just looking at the tilt-a-whirl and shit going all day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is. Our douchebag landlord started like renting out the parking space and like making us fight for it. And like the guy who was running it took his job way too seriously and cussed out one of my coworkers who was just parking in her normal spot.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was fucking lame.
What language do most of your followers speak?
English, fine.
Yeah.
Not everybody speaks English, but they know that
Yeah.
they have to put up with it. Or sometimes we translate, or
Yeah.
it's cool.
And can you hear them like, or is it mostly just like seeing what it's?
I read what's happening.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So I'm like controlling it through the phone, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, like most time I'd be talking in Czech.
Yeah. Translating a bit. Or,
Yeah, we do get a couple of people hang out and only speak English now.
Yeah.
They just like the ride.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's funny.
It's slowly like building out trust and the audience.
Yeah. walked around at all, or you just get here?
Pretty much just got here. What's good?
You know, it's the same as it always is. The pigs and stuff are just interesting.
I love the livestock houses. It's cool to just watch.
You gotta walk through
Feed
it.
animals.
Well, really, it's like,
Let me wolf down all this food before I walk through that giant warehouse that smells like feces. Good idea, dude.
I don't know where Juan's at, but we'd seen him probably a while ago, like an hour or so.
I'll keep an eye out.
Mauricio was here too. But yeah.
When do you head out?
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow?
passing through, yeah.
Are you biking to Chester over?
I might hitchhike. I'll see how I feel.
Yeah. You have an alternate, like the bus?
There is a bus that goes there for like $2.
Hitchhiking's fine, and I'll try and bike at least part of it anyway. I might just go
You see
for
the
it.
bus though, like pass you and you're having bad luck hitchhiking, you can flag them down. And
Yeah?
They have a bike rack.
Yeah,
And it goes pretty much all the way to Chester, and it's like $2.
Nice.
Maybe $3. Yeah.
It's free on the weekend. That might be weekend prices. We paid free.
Yeah, anyway, right.
That's nothing. Yeah. But yeah, if you are feeling up to it, you can take the Biz Johnson. Like,
Yeah, we're talking about it.
Through the mountains.
Named after his great-great-grandfather.
Yeah,
I'm from Chicago.
big
No
time.
family relations.
You never know.
Don't.
I should claim it.
I run into like a bunch of like Lassens around here and like people with names I've seen.
Rosebells.
Pamphlets about Indian shootouts and stuff. And I'm like, your ancestors are into some shit. So,
Funny. Yeah, so far no one's like accosted.
I like corn.
you can take the girl out of Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's freaked out about the camera. I thought I didn't think anyone would freak out, but I thought you'd get some weird looks, you know? And you
Oh,
probably get-
I do all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I stopped caring a long
You
time
ever get
ago.
someone coming up to you, wagging their finger or angry at you for filming them?
Occasionally,
Yeah.
not as much in the US.
Yeah.
So,
He said he did it in Japan, and everyone in Japan would just like run away.
yeah, big
I don't
time.
want to be on camera.
I thought they invented photographing people.
Yeah, but only if they're on the right side of the camera.
What was the weirdest
That's
thing?
convenient.
In
Well.
Tokyo, like no one took credit card. It was like this should be the land of credit card. Like,
They should be embracing technology.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Weird.
Oh yeah, like once you get out of the town, people still use, very old style everything.
Huh, really?
Yeah, Japan's.
Cool. Paper walls.
It's a lot of contrast. Yeah, of course.
California is a opt-in filming state, right? Like you're not allowed to film someone without their consent.
Yeah, I think technically.
Unless you think a crime is being committed, which I feel like you could just say. I thought he was about to jaywalk or something.
There is difference like passing pedestrians in the street and then having a conversation like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think the more well, you've been in some pretty conservative parts of California, but the farther you get into more rural places, people maybe be less comfortable with it, but I don't think.
It really
Most people are gonna
depends.
just be like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Some people are gonna
today.
eat it up. Be
Yeah.
like, hey, what's up? Like I did.
Yeah.
Facetiously. And then a few people are gonna be like,
Yeah.
Karens. Have you considered disguising that with like a Muppet on your shoulder or something? Just like stick it out of Kermit's
Like if I really wanted to do that, this camera should hang just on your chest, so you kind of just like button up and it's almost invisible,
Okay.
but it's fine.
So do you have 3 different hotspots on that thing then?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's cool.
it's what you have to do.
How much battery storage do you have?
100 160,000.
Okay.
Lasts me for about 2 days.
Yeah. That's wild.
Do you have like a solar charger?
Oh, that would not do anything.
Yeah, not enough.
There's like maybe
Enough juice.
one phone. No,
The sun's really bright here.
I know, but I still need to be plated top to bottom all the day.
Yeah.
That's good weight training, I bet. You feel like when you take it off, you just
That's
feel
like 4 kilos. It's not that bad. 4 or 5 kilos. It's okay. Yeah,
Doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're wearing it all day, I bet like
you get used to it.
acclimate.
Yeah.
Also build muscle.
Well, that's what when you first came in with like a backpack on, I was like, oh, maybe your bike's so stripped down that you need the backpack to carry extra stuff. And then I finally
it's
realized this is just
Electronics.
gear.
Yeah, all that.
That's crazy.
Unfortunate.
So where else have you done this?
Around Europe.
Okay.
I've been on for about 2 years. Most of that I spent in Japan, so
Oh, okay. Nice. I hear it's gorgeous outside the cities. You always see
Yes.
like major cities, but 75% of it is forested.
yeah. Mountains, volcanoes,
Yeah.
storms, earthquakes, floods, everything. It's
Yeah.
a perfect country.
Godzilla.
all that.
Land of natural disasters. But I hear it's beautiful.
Pretty much.
That's cool.
So it's like every year part of it gets destroyed. And
Yeah.
they go and rebuild again. So not, you know,
You have to hand it to them.
yeah.
Had to give it up.
In Japan,
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
there's like so many floods and earthquakes. And,
Tsunamis, like
yeah,
crazy.
Nuclear meltdowns.
every now and then.
Wild.
That's cool. Where do you plan to go after this? Like, what's your long term? Do you have a feeling of like next
No.
whatever?
Plan is to just keep going for as long as possible.
Right on.
Yeah.
What was the coolest thing you saw so far between San Francisco and here?
I saw a bear,
Nice.
mama with her cub.
Cool.
That was, yeah, that was
Did you like
interesting.
stop and
Nice.
go, uh-oh.
No. Everybody was going there to take pictures.
Oh, it was like one of those road bears.
No. It was wild in nature, but
Okay.
just hanging out along a trail, human trail. So
That's fun.
people are going up, take pictures.
People better watch it. You
Yeah.
lose a hand.
Wow. It's all right.
Dan's a wildlife biologist. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
I run into a lot of bears.
job to have.
Well, I was doing bird surveys for a long time, for like a decade, and the last 5 years I was specifically working with spotted owls. So I'd go out at night and they're threatened, which is like endangered, light, almost endangered
Yeah.
around here. And
Yeah.
go out and look for them and find out where they're nesting and just kind of keep tabs on their population levels. So we were out like all night walking around with headlamps and we run into a few bears and pumas here and there.
and they would catch them. So you like, he has like mice that he keeps at his house. So you could catch them. You like
Yeah.
hold the mouse with your like your hand, and then
See a
the
video?
owl comes in to catch the mouse off your hand, and you grab its beak, and then
Damn.
you can tag it after that.
Oh wow, big
Yeah.
time.
It's pretty fun. They're not that smart. Those that owls were smart. Didn't spend that much time with them. But it was cool. It was a lot of fun. So I ran into a lot of wildlife. And, like, there's a lot of bears out there.
Yeah.
I see more at night, but they're
Yeah.
mostly afraid of people, which is great. Because if they weren't, it'd be a lot more terrifying. But they're still fun. I stop what I'm doing when I see one.
Yeah.
Can't look at anything else. Yeah. That's cool.
Damn.
The bears are fun.
You want to wander?
Yeah, you wanna? Wanna go somewhere else?
Cool. Sure.
Yeah. Where'd you get that?
They're like right here.
You guys want one? It's on me. Flush.
You're offering, Dan.
Let's go.
A beer.
Tak se držte, zatím to vypadá na celkou srandu.
Special wristband.
Well, they give it to you there. Just check your ID.
Just to make sure that you're legal.
They looked at his ID.
Walks in.
They're already eating.
No, it ain't. That's what they brought.
Wow.
Meet up with the girl.
Subculty. Jsem dopít to první, to jídlo.
That once and he had Coke.
Damn. Yeah, if you can translate, this means feel very free. I'm not sure how many people follow what's going on, but hopefully quite few. Gonna have sweet dreams tonight. That's for sure. Back here again. It's one of those things you miss out on, always being on the road.
Yeah.
So, you know, people, if I know somebody for 2 weeks, I'm like, you're my best friend now. I'm never gonna let you go for another week and then we'll never see each other again.
Yeah.
It's all forgotten. Damn. Oh, cheers.
No, we don't actually.
Ellie, I got yours.
Needs more beer.
Do you want another PLM?
Can I get 5:30?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Docházejí první piva, to je strašidelný. You can have a sip if you like.
Yeah, it's like a wheat beer.
Yeah, there you go. Ciao. Cheers, thank you. Appreciate it.
What do you say in Czech Republic when you're saluting? Prost.
Na zdraví.
Na zdraví.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Cheers. To your health.
I don't know why I asked.
There you go. Trošku s ruským přízvukem, ale jinak dobře vyslovený.
Say what?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It sounds a little bit Russian the way you say it.
Did I say it with a Russian accent?
Yeah, you
We had
did.
the 5:30 one.
But
That's
yeah, there's more.
I usually try to.
Russians really like
It means like no.
pronounce the first
Really?
syllable, yeah. But honestly, you're very spot on.
No, it should go at midnight, like sit at the Grand
Yeah.
Sierra,
Okay.
have a beer or two.
It's pretty cool. I guess you all around eastern side of Europe.
Na zdraví?
Yeah, from Czech Republic further east.
Cool.
You're good.
How is the Czech
Yeah,
Republic?
it's
I've
like
heard it's
tight.
like a pretty cool place within Europe, and it's like a lot of people don't know about it, but it's got cool
There's that.
architecture and like
a
cool
lot of bags.
nightlife.
Thanks.
First one, like,
I've been. I just heard.
It's very mellow, laid back, kind of. Nothing too serious.
cool.
Nothing too expensive. Yeah.
Like that.
Like
It's a good place to go hang out, especially during summer. Get weather and all.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. What kind of like natural features do you have? Is there mountainous terrain? Are there a lot of lakes? Or
You can always do what you guys we did too.
Got little hills.
Grassland?
We got castles.
Oh yeah.
Like the old school castles that are really big and cold.
Like 4 a.m. in the morning, but I just
So you can do a lot of those during summer.
Can you go in them? Can you take
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Lots of them are still functional almost.
Same amount.
Like you don't have to be killing nights anymore, but you could go live
Wi-Fi?
there.
Yeah. And I kind of like the exercise.
Some of them.
Yeah,
They
it's
block it
only-
pretty well with the
It's
stone.
like
Yeah.
That's cool.
0.9 miles. Or
But
something
yeah, it's a nice summer activity to do.
Yeah.
Nice. Sounds cool.
Yeah, I usually
It is.
give myself like.
Or the nightclubs. I hear they're like. I'm not a nightclub guy, but I hear like the
I'd
Czech
say like
Republic is
that
one of
early
the
in the
best
morning.
places.
Not a sketchy route. There's like.
I've never been.
There's like a little weird.
I moved up when I was 18.
Sun's up. Like, I think it's
So-
like.
Oh, you like you're
But,
out.
I've done it at
just
night
been, like,
coming home a
touring?
few times and like. You know,
I no well, just school jobs.
like we got bums.
You know,
Yeah, I get it.
what comes my way.
Yeah.
I go home every now and then, but then I spend time with family
Yeah, I get that.
rather than. But if you want like really cool nightlife,
Like a lot.
Florence,
Like shuts
in
down.
Italy.
I've seen like people.
Oh, yeah.
Like squatting around.
Big
there.
time.
Like,
Alright, cool.
big time.
I'm usually not a nightlife guy. I just hear it's like one of the big things.
And then
One time I was
Spain,
walking
Madrid,
From one of the
Nice.
party
big hotspots. Yeah,
Is that why they take naps in the middle of the day?
in Spain they do.
We're walking through, and this guy pops
would
out of
too.
a fucking bridge. Like,
It's-
hole in a
Six
bridge,
on Molly.
like from the top.
It gets
He,
a lot
comes down
more
with his,
hot
like,
than here.
Work clothes, like he was going to.
It gets like
Like,
110.
had a bag, and like
110
looked like he worked at like
Oh,
fast
yeah,
food
that's a good
place or
reason,
something.
too.
Yeah,
Just like
it's like most of the
But it
summer.
was just like this one hole up there.
It's a beautiful country,
Up out of. I was like,
Yeah, I hear it's
like a
nifty.
mansion.
but you do get a little bit hot.
It's too hot and I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like this summer,
That shit
we're going through
was-
kind of a heat
Yeah, it was
wave right
I was like, this is
now.
wild, you know. And
It's been like 95 degrees most of
it
the
was
week.
kind of under construction, so I don't know.
Fahrenheit,
Like,
I think that's like
I would see that hole there.
There's like 35,
Yeah, but it's
35 degrees. Yeah, there's still like
definitely,
it's
like,
pretty.
yeah,
It's hot.
It's hot enough for me to like, not want to do anything.
Yeah,
I can barely make it to the water and all that.
It's pretty chill.
you have to go watch the beds at night
Going.
when it cools off.
Well, when I worked with the Owls, it was great. I got to sleep through the hot part of the day and then go out at night when it's like this.
Right, it's perfect.
Yeah, but I took a desk job and now it's like I get out of work and it's baking me.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to do anything. But it's not too bad.
Oh, yeah. This place is like heavier. Not heavier.
At least you don't have, I don't like winter because you have to dress up all the time.
Oh, just for the hot weather?
For cold weather in winter, you have to put on so many layers.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah. It's kind of that way here. We get our winters are cold. Like it snows a fair amount
Yeah.
because it's dry and like I think a lot of people are just not into it. They like it low highs and high lows.
Yeah, right?
My parents are like that. I like I'm from Michigan, which is like a cold, snowy part of the country. It's part shaped like a mitten. And then they moved like one state south just to get below the snow line. So they moved
Oh, wow.
like 6 hours away, but it doesn't snow in the winter where they are now. That's like enough.
Nice.
But they're weak.
It's like when you step out in the sun, it's super hot.
So
Wow.
it's not for everyone, I get it, but I think if you can get into like the winter sports around here, there's a lot of good stuff. There's good
For sure.
And I like, dude, I can't see.
I don't snowmobile much, but I could. I really
Is that a sport officially?
snowmobiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is. I don't know
Wow.
how many people like compete. It's probably more of a sport up in like Canada and Michigan, the northern states. A lot of people that do it here, and they just do it. They're not racing anyone. They just do it to go out. They just like take a snowmobile out into the woods. And
It's only like
that's
that.
pretty much it. That's the point. And
Nice.
you're just out in the middle of the woods in like 5 feet of snow, and it's nice and quiet. You might hear a wolf.
Right.
I like it. We actually used to do that for the spotted owl stuff because like early in the season, there's like 5 feet of snow on the ground, and that's the only way we can get to the owls. So.
Totally, yeah.
Pretty cool.
High 90s.
And yeah, like skiing, and
But yeah, once 105, that's.
I guess there's not too much else. Skiing, it'd be cool if we could like ice skate somewhere, but it's been hard to find.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it. It's a good time to like curl up by a fire.
True.
So it's a good variety.
Fair point.
It's like if you live in Italy or like the coast of California, it's kind of the same all the time, and that's like easy, but it's more boring.
Yeah, it's all in check.
You flexing?
So much to flags. Yeah, you do need to live close to skis. It's the only way. Otherwise,
It helps a
Too
lot.
much.
It helps get through the winter skiing.
yeah.
Yeah. It's something fun to do.
Climates versus here.
Yeah.
Like, it's not for everyone.
No.
You can get into it. It makes living here a lot more tolerable and even like more enjoyable. It's less boring than like the same climate all the time.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Yeah. I like having 4 seasons. You
Me
know?
too. It's like my parents were pussies and moved to like temperate climate where it's like warm all the time. And they don't do anything in the like snow. They just hate it. Like
They could have lived in Nebraska where it has 4 full seasons, but you can't do anything in any.
you really can't.
That's so
Literally
true.
nothing to do, but drink and do drugs. Like,
Cow tip
meth and
all
beer.
seasons.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think
You could fly a kite. It's super windy there.
It was very windy. Is that actually fun?
I mean, have you know like
10 minutes.
competitive
Yeah.
kite flying where they like put diamond dust on the string and try and saw their opponents off?
that's a big deal.
Whoa!
Is that a thing?
All right.
I mean, there's a whole day in India where it's just kite fighting, and the line,
Kite
like
fighting.
the rope is like a pretty sharp thing where they're like, don't touch it because they'll like cut your hand or like get you a slit in your throat or something, you know, like, and so, but then you go and you just like try and cut everyone's kites, and they're like cheap little paper kites, but yeah, the thing is like once you get close, you yank on it, and if you cut theirs flies away and you're still there. And so there's like these legendary kite fighters that are just like have like 1,000 kills in there, you know, it's crazy.
Wow.
Line is like $1,000 and then the
It's a dollar.
Yeah, there's
Got a little emblem for the kite you kill.
There's some that like can't be broken, like someone's got like a wire up on there and just like cheating, but yeah, it's pretty funny.
Should bring that back to the homeland.
Yeah,
I
it's kite
should.
fighting.
This sounds like fun. I'm down. I'm
Probably do
down.
that once and lose my kite and throw a tantrum and quit.
Yeah.
Start cheating.
Yeah. I'm not instantly good at it.
But I was talking to someone about like Tucson or Phoenix, and they're like, yeah, we have 4 seasons here. You got like first summer, second summer, third summer, and then cool summer. It's like,
I was in Phoenix for the 4th of July and it was horrendous. You go
lives there?
outside and you're like, why do you live here? Like, this is a desert. This is no man's land. Why would you build a city, much less make it like a golfing area?
yeah.
I want to see if the incidence of anemia is higher in Phoenix. Because I feel like that would be
No one
like
ever goes outside.
tolerable for
Yeah.
people that are cold all the time, like you.
Wow.
Well, that's why it's all old people.
Yeah. It's a very hot place.
Down south, right? Yeah.
You're more cold
Down
than some people.
all the way by the border.
Yeah, Phoenix,
Phoenix.
Arizona. It's actually not right by the border, but it's like 2 or 3 hours away. And
Okay.
It's very low elevation. It's in a valley that's almost at sea level.
Yeah.
And so like, and the closer you get to the border, you actually kind of go up to like 3,000 feet, and that's a lot more manageable. But
Right.
but in Phoenix in the valley, and it wasn't always that hot. There's so much asphalt and homes, and it's a
Jeez.
massively sprawling city. And so it's become a heat island, and you can get 112 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is like 50-ish Celsius. Like,
Close.
yeah. It's
Very close.
it's very hot. When I was in Australia in like 2019, it was during the fires and heat wave. We were like driving through like 50, 51 Celsius, and just like
Wow, everything's melting.
melting. Yeah. It's crazy. And you're in a car, you're like, is this car like gonna break or whatever? Like, it's just totally.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's totally wild.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Jeez. It's pretty extreme.
Yeah, it was insane. It's like fires blowing up everywhere too. Like they just couldn't handle anything.
Yeah. I've had one winter I was living in Spain. I and Spain was like mellow, plus 15, plus 20 in Celsius.
Yeah.
And back home we were having like cold waves, so it's around minus 30.
Dang.
And the flight is about 2 hours, if that much.
Wow.
So I flew like 50 degrees of a difference.
That's crazy.
And I honestly couldn't breathe. Like I went out and it's like,
The first time I got off like a plane in Southern California when it was 105 Fahrenheit, which I don't know what that is, but I was had never experienced that hot and dry. I was just like, why? I was like walking through a parking lot to a grocery store. I was like, why do people live here? Like, I'm gonna die. And we were camping at a Coachella music festival for a couple days, and I was like, we're gonna die. Like, we just bought like massive gallons of water. And
Yeah.
I really don't like to buy water like that. And it was crazy.
you have to. You end up having to.
Yeah.
For sure. Jeez.
It's mellowed out.
Sliding down. They already have the event, the concert.
I don't know what. By the time we got here, there was I didn't even hear the concert going.
How late are they open? Midnight-ish?
I don't know.
Is it?
It's only 10:30. So
I don't know.
it's 10:30 now.
Usually shut down.
I haven't heard the music at all.
Yeah. So this guy, his name is Vojta. He's from the Czech Republic. He's on a bike trip from San Francisco around, and you can explain it to your camera.
Yeah. So I'm a bike, but I will also work as a tour guide of sorts, and an entertainer.
Yeah.
And just about all the jobs together, they go with it.
So you're just going around and seeing things?
Yeah, and then people watch them through the camera.
Awesome.
It's like,
Hey, have fun, be safe.
thanks,
Enjoy yourself.
appreciate it. Man. Yeah, it's all
Behind your
together.
camera, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get started. Oh, yeah.
He bought us beer.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'd buy you guys some beer if you want.
Oh, no. I was just going to use it too.
Do you want more? I can go either way. You're the one who has to get up. Going back to Nebraska.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Good stuff.
Hey, you're healthy. I hear something.
Take some.
Do you want to? So you get a nap.
Do you want a funnel cake?
Yes.
All right, let's get you a phone. I just see Thomas. I gotta tell.
I think we're probably going to split.
Okay.
Because she really does have to get up in a few.
Yeah, go for it, absolutely.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good fun. Thanks for the chat.
I hope you have a
Appreciate
really
it.
swell trip, and I'm assuming this guy can link us to your site.
Yeah, for sure. Again, there's lots of pictures going on as well. So like nature mostly.
Yeah.
Pictures. I take pictures as well. So it's big photo albums
Yeah, I'd love to see.
happening. Yeah.
That's cool what you're doing.
Thanks. Thank you for the chat.
Nice to meet you.
Have a nice and safe flight.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good luck. Bororo, Saiko, ještě vám napíšu potom večír, protože jsem vás vůbec nestihl. Já pořád. Teďka jenom koukám, že nám jedou data, takže vůbec to nemám puštěný. Respektive nevidím jako věci a nějaký to pořád nepíše nám do chatu. Tak já mám potom bordel, jako špatně se mi to dohledává. Ale děkuju. No vůbec, nemám to tady nikde napsaný. To je bordel teda.
What do you got going on there? So intense.
Is that? I'm live streaming.
So you can see me right now. Or you live streaming?
You could, yeah.
Europe can see you. There's
Mostly Europe, but there's a couple people from Europe actually.
What is all the other stuff?
That's all to make it work.
It's like a microphone.
Yeah, it's
What is this one?
This this transmitter and this receiver here.
Okay. And
just
then
so
what are
they
you
can-
doing here?
I make sure that everything works.
Okay. I'm inquisitive.
And
it's all right. Yeah, and there's a chat as well.
Yeah.
So people can say people can say what they think, and I can see it, and then we can talk about it.
What do you want me to say? What is your question? What do you want me to express?
What's the most beautiful place where you've been?
Glacier National Park.
Dang, how far is it?
It's in Montana, and it is
All right.
literally the best beautiful place.
I mean, if you rode there instead of Seattle, it'd be about the same distance.
Okay.
But then, yeah.
Beautiful.
Dang, maybe I should.
Like literally, when I went there, I was still a smoker. I smoked cigarettes still, and I would smoke cigarettes anywhere. And like, my uncle was like, "You want to stop to smoke a cigarette?" And I'm like, "I can't smoke a cigarette."
Dang. Awesome.
No, like I am not contaminating this shit, bro. I didn't. I wouldn't.
Nice.
And they have like tons of like. It's a beautiful national park. But they also have tons of like wild bear. What is it?
Grizzlies.
Well, they have grizzlies, yeah, but
The bad ones.
they have these natural wild berries that grow there.
Oh, huckleberries.
Huckleberries.
Ooh,
Huckleberries. Huckleberries are super popular there, and they have these like drinks at these like resorts there with everything's fucking huckleberry.
It is beautiful.
But
Wow,
if you go
awesome.
in August, the native resort outside, it's dry.
Okay.
It's dry, and guess what? If you wake up really early and you're like, I'm gonna get a Bloody Mary with my breakfast before I go into the park, no, you won't.
That's good to know.
Okay.
Not kidding. I was so mad. I was like, turn around. What did they say? No booze?
We're going home.
I
Wow.
don't even care about this park.
Straight there. Wow.
Cheers, my friend.
How's it going, Willis?
Good. How are you doing, Andrew?
Doing good. Doing good. Showing this guy around.
Can you tell it's very
I literally
Very nice to meet you. I'm Thomas.
Hey, how's it going? Way down.
I'm the vice mayor of Susanville.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Wow, I appreciate it. It's working nicely. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, nice. This is the best fair that they've ever done.
Damn.
Did I tell you? So he's on a bike trip around California, but there's this thing called warm showers, which is a terrible name, but it's like couch surfing for biking, and like to me, like
You know couch surfing. There you go.
are on it. I think me and a couple people, because Jimmy and I had done it like on a cross country trip and stay on cool places, and so like people can hit you up on and be like, hey, can we crash at your house tonight? And so yeah, so he hit me up yesterday, I guess. And,
Yeah. Pretty late, but
That is so cool.
Thanks.
A few years back, I can't remember the name of the film. I'm sorry, but it's a documentary. It was a guy, I want to say around 2000 or 2001, that went from one side of the United States. I think he started in California, ended up on the other side, and had to get there through the kindness of strangers.
Oh, cool.
So everything had to be donated. Everything had to be. So you had to get from one end to the other, and then get back. And it was like it was actually one of the best movies I've ever seen. And I've heard of stuff like this. After watching that movie, I was like, oh, I'm so tempted. Now I have a kid, so it's harder, right?
Totally.
But after I watched that movie, it was just like so emotional, so awesome. It's like, I tempted to do.
nice.
Yeah, he's been hitchhiking a lot too, which like isn't a common American thing really, but like
Still people do it. You can still do it for sure.
But like more just like on the big hill climbs, so he doesn't have to spend all day riding.
You know, people have hitchhiked like across America. Just,
Yeah. And I've hitchhiked in some smaller chunks of, just trying to get a ride after like a float somewhere.
Nice.
Things like that. But it used to be more common. It's, not as common anymore.
Certain
for
areas
sure.
it is.
Where have I? Or like hitchhiking?
Well, I hitchhiked when I was like 16 to 18 all over like
There you
I
go.
grew up in Wilton.
Yeah.
So I'd hitchhike to Truckee and Tahoe.
Yeah.
And my friends would be like, I only encountered a weird situation one time.
Yeah.
And like I was scared of knife me. You never know.
Yeah.
And literally the dude scared the fuck out of me, and I was like, you either start driving, like he took me he was supposedly my friend's friend. And I called my friend and I was like, this dude knows you. And he says he picked me up. I was looking at Donner Summit, and I was 16. I worked at Rainbow Lodge when it was still open as a busser, and I was staying at
By, like,
Donner Ski
Sugar Bowl
Ranch.
out there? Yeah.
I stayed across from Sugar Bowl at Donner Ski Ranch. They have condos there.
Yeah.
Rainbow Lodge is about 7 miles up the road. It's closed now, but it was like this old, like cool, like 5-star. It was like fancy, and I was just a busser. But I used to hitchhike there, and this dude picked me up, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I know your friend." And I was like, "Cool." He's like, "I'll pick you up from work, and we want to go to this party." And I was like, "Cool." And I like called my friend Paul, and I'm like, "Paul, what do you think of this guy?" And he like thought that the guy was next to me. He's like, "Oh, it's cool, what's up?" And then he takes me like where this party's supposed to be at a crosser, and there's no one there. And he's like, "You don't want to hang out with me and my dogs and camp and do cocaine?" And I was like, "No, I came for a fucking party." Like, and I like pulled my knife out, and I was like, "You're either gonna start driving, and stab the fuck out of you, I'm gonna start running." Like, that's the 2 options I have right now because I don't know what the fuck to do. And he started driving, and he took me to my friend Paul's house, and I was like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" And he was like, "I thought he was listening to me." And I was like, "Yeah, so put me in dangerous way." Yeah, great idea, because he could hear you. That was the only scary situation I ever got into, and I did it for years when I was younger, you know?
I've never had a bad situation either. It's just hard to get rides, like, sometimes. Especially as, like, a tall, weird dude.
A female,
like,
it wasn't.
Like, yeah, I know.
I get a lot of older couples that picked me up because they'd be like, "Honey, what are you doing out there? We're up here visiting. Can you tell us a good hunting spot?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, let me tell ya." But, yeah, that was the only weird situation. And I did it from the time I was like 16 till I was like 18. Probably younger, actually. I can't remember. Yeah, I know I was a little crazy.
Everybody has a different life.
It was fun. It was fun. Like, I wouldn't do it nowadays that I'm older, but like, I don't regret it at all. Like, I don't have a vehicle.
you gotta get somewhere.
Yeah.
You gotta do it somehow.
I mean, I worked for when I was actually after I went to college my first year up here. I moved home and I worked for this outdoors camps for kids called High Sierra Camp. I was like the maintenance person. Like I didn't have a permit either, so like I'd stay at the camp for like the week, and then I'd like hitchhike to my friends or hitchhike home, and my dad would always be like, "You never know." Right now I am. Currently, yes.
For sure.
Good times though. I loved it. I can imagine. I always think about it too. Like when I'm driving, like I want to pick up hitchhikers because like I knew I was one of those people, but I'm also like a single female, and I'm like, is that really smart? Like if someone else was in my car, I'd be like,
There he is.
me and my friend Chris used to do it all the time. We'd be in my car, like, like it's crazy. You're kicking them out.
Yeah, I bet some.
Like maybe I should start.
Maybe.
And if you get crazy, I'm just
You can at least hold it up, right? You don't have to shoot him.
I've never held a gun up without shooting it though.
Alright, I'm not. Hopefully you don't draw on me.
I would like that.
I'm just saying, I don't want to be shot. You never.
Don't do anything creepy.
I'm not.
Fair enough.
Just saying.
I would never shoot you.
I know, but if you.
If I picked you up hitchhiking, I'd be like, I know this guy. I in my car.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? But then if you did something creepy after you got in my car, I'd probably shoot you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just like, never mind. I just don't want to be shot. Is it good?
I know.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I feel like I'm being recorded right now.
I think Thomas is, but you're out of shot. Right?
I'm not so used to
No, she's destined.
Have a nice evening. Enjoy.
She drives like this.
I know.
At least provides some good entertainment. This type of thing, you know?
Yeah, you get to meet all your friends as everybody's here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's like it's an interesting subset. Mostly, well, like Dan's a good friend of mine, and Ellie, and
Right.
Juan and Mauricio.
Yeah,
Some of those
yeah.
guys, you know, are good people. I know them pretty well. But
For sure.
Just like, you know, it's a funny,
I mean, you
funny
gotta,
mix.
it's a small town.
Yeah.
You gotta make a mark.
So, I think we want to go back this way.
Sure. This, wow.
We see
What's your nearest big city? Would it be Reno?
Yeah, Reno is kind of where we go to do anything substantial.
Right. Even though it's in Nevada?
Yeah, I mean, doesn't really
Same.
say it.
Mass.
The only downside, like Nevada has like maybe 1% more tax than California.
Okay.
Just like
Yeah.
random stuff.
Okay.
Like economically. Yeah, otherwise it's like really the same thing. The next biggest cities, like places, they're about 2 hours away and a little bit windier drives, but like Chico
Okay.
and then Redding are about the same distance.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, it's interesting to see this place like this because when we have these big fires, like I said, the fire camp would be here. So like a big pavilion where they auction the animals out.
Yeah.
Like, every morning you'd go there for like a briefing. There'd be all these trailers and stuff, but they'd be like people working in them like 16-hour days and like
Damn.
you know like a much different environment.
Yeah, for sure. There's a smoky up there.
Yeah. It's a lookout tower.
Wow.